Take 2.
Did you say that?
I know. Well, I'm going to. Welcome to the Live Couch, episode 2. I'm here with Mark Scarborough from My Gungahlin. I actually live in My Gungahlin, so it's like, well, I don't live in My Gungahlin, but I live in Gungahlin. Yeah. So for those who are in this area, you're probably very familiar with his website, and he's kindly given up his time tonight to have a little chat with me. Now, it's a 10-minute couch, no pressure. I'm just going to put this down here, and when the buzzer goes, that's it.
All right.
That's all you get.
Let's do it.
So, last week I did an episode with Tina, and she's off being Tina. She's very busy. So you're filling her spot, okay?
Excellent.
And obviously I want to know a little bit more about what makes you tick. So My Gungahlin, give me a rundown. What's it all about?
So My Gungahlin is a website to provide news and information to the Gungahlin community for those that live, work and play in the area. So we do that through providing news, information, promoting events, as well as having a business directory as part of our website, and sending the messages out and engaging with the community through our social media.
I've been on the website and the obviously Facebook page. How many likes you got on your Facebook page there now?
So over 13,200.
Okay, they're all legitimate. You didn't pay for any of those?
No, you never ever do that.
They're real people. Okay. Yeah. I think it's pretty good. I see there's a lot of activity, and you're sharing a lot of local news, and people lose their iPhone, and it seems to be quite a strong community.
Yeah, it was something that we were quite conscious of when we first started with the social media, is about having a positive voice, and promoting positive stories within Gungahlin, and trying to create that positive online community and hopefully see that spill over into real life. The community's reacted really positively to what we're doing and really loves seeing what we're doing.
So where do you see My Gungahlin going in the next few years? What's the future plans?
Well, look, I think it's going to be interesting because Gungahlin is, growing so much in such a rapid rate. To be honest, a couple of years ago, I didn't think that we would be in the position that we're in today, with the following that we have and the brand awareness that we have throughout Gungahlin. So, I'm really excited about what the next couple of years is going to bring for us. All I can really hope is that we continue to do what we're doing, the engagement continues to grow, and that we can continue to share the news and information with the community.
Plans to move outside of Gungahlin?
No, look, Gungahlin is where I live. It's where we play. Our kids go to school here, so this is where my passion is. Yeah. It would be silly for me to try and replicate this somewhere else when I don't really know the area or have that passion for it. So this is
something you can control.
It's just about the information I'm sharing is the information I'm interested in, and I'm passionate about it. I'm passionate about Gungahlin, about seeing it grow and seeing the positive community vibe grow.
You're also on the committee for Celebrate Gungahlin. I was going to say Celebrate My Gungahlin. Celebrate Gungahlin. So what's all that about?
Yeah, so the Celebrate Gungahlin Festival was held for the second time this year in April, and it's seen some amazing growth. The last year was the first year we did it. This year we doubled the amount of stall holders that were part of it. Okay. And My Gungahlin is proud to be part of the organising committee for the festival, and being able to put on a major entertainment event for the community.
In regards to getting all of this set up, obviously there's the back end. I'd like to talk a bit about how people actually get things together. So how did you come up with the idea of My Gungahlin?
Yeah, so when we first moved to Gungahlin, we struggled to identify where the local businesses were. So that's really where the whole concept started out with originally, was just trying to identify local businesses. So we started out more as a business directory so that local businesses could promote themselves to the community. And then it kind of grew from there by providing news and information, because I suppose that with so much happening in Gungahlin, the developments, that the community wanted to know what was happening and when it was happening, and what to expect. So we really started focusing on sharing that relevant news to the community, and it's just grown from there.
With the website, did you make that yourself, or you've got someone else to help you with that?
Yeah, so the website that we currently have is the third iteration of My Gungahlin, and we had the help of a local developer to build that, and we also had a local graphic designer help us with our branding, and that really helped us, cement ourselves in the community by having a good brand and a really solid, reliable website.
So how does someone get involved with My Gungahlin?
Look, if you're a
I'll
local,
give out your phone number now.
look, if you're a local business and in Gungahlin, and we count Gungahlin as being, Hall and Mitchell and the wider Gungahlin area, if they want to be able to promote their business and engage their business, certainly just get in touch with us through our website.
Okay.
And we're also interested in hearing stories from regular Gungahlin people. So we have a feature called My Story where people can send in their story about their time in Gungahlin. Like, there's people that have been living here for 20, 30 years, and we'd love to hear their stories as well.
What's your story? Give me some scoops. What made you go into business?
Oh, look, I think it's been a passion of mine since I was a young kid. My grandfather was a businessman. He owned, a variety of different businesses over his years, and it's something that I always aspired to. I wanted to be able to work for myself and have my own business.
So he was an inspiration to you. Did he push you into going into business, or was there?
Yeah, so...
or it was just a natural progression?
Oh, look, I felt that there was something within me, just naturally within me, but certainly he encouraged me along the ways. Like, when I was a lot younger, there was an opportunity to actually buy into Video 2000. And I came very, very
That's
close.
The VHS, they're gone now.
Yeah, and it was that kind of borderline period where they were still doing okay, but you could kind of see the short horizon that wasn't going to do too well, and so we talked about that and we looked at that, and I ended up turning that one down, but not long after that had an opportunity to get involved with a Tandy business and took that on instead. So that's kind of like where the whole business career started for me.
Exciting. Do you have any advice for anyone watching in regards to something you've learned along the way?
Look, I think that planning is a big thing. And really take your time. I think that a lot of people jump into business quite early and too soon, and aren't really prepared. And seek advice from people. Don't be afraid to talk to professionals, accountants and bookkeepers and legal people, and others in the industry, and get some advice. I think there's a lot of people out there that are willing to share. I talk to a lot of people in small business, and they are willing to share their story and their advice.
Did you have any major hurdles? Did something go wrong and you felt like, this is it, I'm quitting? Or?
Oh, look, I think that, quite often, and I've talked to a number of people that have those moments of self-doubt, and, it can be hard when you're, a solo entrepreneur as well, that you don't have that colleagues or teamwork to bounce things off. So I think it's important that solo entrepreneurs do leverage off each other. But I go through those moments of self-doubt a lot, but then, you look at, things like the Facebook likes and the engagement on there, and you kind of go, well, look, the community does like what we're doing something right. We've had some significant, moments where you kind of just gone, but, like I said, it is actually about then, reaching out to people and asking for advice and not being too proud to do that. One particular issue, I reached out to a few people that I only kind of knew, just to say, what's your advice? Who can I turn to? And, it all worked out well in the end. Things go wrong, things happen, but, you just got to get over it and
get over it, get through it, push through it. Do you have anything in the pipeline you want to share, or? It's live TV going to 150 countries. Oh, look, we're always looking for different opportunities and what we can do. We are looking at changing up the website a little bit into the near future, just to maybe add a bit more functionality to it and some new exciting features. So we're working on that at the moment. You do the park run. What's your PB?
Oh, geez, I'd have to look at my my record. It's under 28 minutes.
How many Ks is it?
That's 5Ks. Yeah.
5K. 28. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Look, I'm really happy with the way that my running has come along. I only really started getting back into it mid last year, and that coincided with signing up with Elements for Life. That
it's a pretty good place. That
it is. Yeah. And look, and that's part of, I suppose, some of the other advice for people in business, particularly small business and solo entrepreneurs, is that you do have to take time to look after yourself. I've had some friends that have, had some significant medical issues that, impacted then their earning capability. And that kind of hit home for me. So, I really wanted to conscious on making sure that I was fit and healthy for me,